Greetings and welcome back, Dapplings, to Thea the Awakening, where in this episode, we're going to be going to visit the Cosmic Tree. Though, I suspect it's possibly going to need more than we're going to be able to do to even interact with it. Okay, expedition encounter. You come across a hidden stash, and it looks like whatever is inside it may still be intact. Take the stuff! You have your loot safe in hand, but you can hear something approaching fast. Perhaps a guardian of the stash. You have time to run, but maybe the creature hides more goodies. Ooh, we've got malachite. That's interesting. Some fruit. A level 3 fight? No, I don't think so. You got what you came for. Run for it! Goodbye. We just came away from a level 3 fight. It wasn't good for us. In fact, some might say it killed one of our party members. And they'd be right. Okay, search location.
You find the skeletal remains of a person, most likely an elf, as the bones have a slight silver tinge and are much lighter than any other humanoid bones you know. On the body, you discover a scroll that unrolls as soon as you touch it. There is a smell of burning wood in the air, and the scroll itself seems to be warm to the touch.
You know, I mean, it's dumb. It's patently dumb. That's why I'm going to do it.
And so the cosmic tree stood in flames, and with it, the world burned alike. For as the canopy burned, so did the skies turn red, and the heavens were no more. As the core burned, the earth scorched, fields turned to ash, and Thea became a wasteland. Finally, as the roots burned, so did the gates to the underworld, and thus the souls of the dead could find no refuge, no peace, no purpose. You see some notes scribbled on the side of the scroll.
Read them carefully.
Note 1 is written in a beautiful style, impeccable, neat, and very distinct. It reads, "And so our duty failed. Did we fail our charges? Did we abandon them too soon? Or were we never supposed to do so in the first place? Should we have guarded the sacred pillars more vigorously? I must go to the Evergreen Grove and find answers."
Evergreen Grove,
Signed,
very well.
Alicia Silveroak, scholar of the Age of Thunderer, keeper of the knowledge, last of the sacred guardians. There is an old map with the grove marked upon it. It won't be easy to follow after all this time, but you do recognize some landmarks. There are also 5 pieces of silver tree bark, which emanate with strange power.
Okay.
Note 2 is clearly scribbled in a hurry by an unknown author. "The elves seek to diminish our work. No surprise there. I must get to this grove before they can meddle with mankind again. The Sage Tower should give me some clues as to how to stop the elves. The darkness is a side effect for sure, but I'll be damned if I let the magic rule man again." The rest of the notes are too damaged to read.
This is interesting. So there are 2 locations to scout. Perhaps you should check them out. Very well. Oh, there's one there. Is there another one? Possibly somewhere. Place to see. I really do want to go up there and check that out. Alright, well that was actually particularly interesting. What a way to start the episode. And yes. Oh, bad times. I should perhaps not have moved so quickly. Drat. Search. One of the many buildings you tirelessly search through contains a closed stash. It takes you almost an hour to open it, but luckily it is not empty. We have got ourselves a sword. It is a training sword, though. So, you know, I'm not going to get too happy about that. Got one more turn. I'm going to camp. And while we're here... Gravelord, you're fishing. Meta, you're grabbing some wood. Sheelab, you're going to help with the fishing. We're not going to grab any of the other stuff. We're just going to drop everyone else in there. There we go. Well, I mean... No, actually, you know what? There's no point. May as well drop everyone over here. We're still going to get that every 2 turns. This every 3. So, you know, they could hold this position for a little while if we wanted them to. Oh, scallywags. So we've got them there. Enemy spotted. I mean, that's not a nice fight. At all. But it's unlikely they're going to make an attack in the day, come to think of it. Okay, actually. I'll let it at least have 3 turns. This way... Oh. This way they will have gathered everything. Small group of refugees is seen travelling near your village. Approach them. Hello there, travellers. Let them be. Attack them! No. We're nice people. The people look scared and worn out. But they do have some decent-looking fighters with them. An older man walks up to you to speak. We are not looking for trouble, nor do we seek anything from your village. We would have chosen a path more remote, but this one seemed easier for us to travel. Our home was taken by an orcish clan, and we now travel south to seek our fortunes elsewhere. Right. But you have some fighters. Don't you want to win back your home? Well, we tried to fight but failed. And truth be told, we stayed put for too long. But you know what? These brutes, they killed a bunch of our people and took much of our goods. So if you want to try and beat them, be our guest. We had a sizable lumber mill and a small quarry, so not only will you avenge our people, you'll be well rewarded. Thanks, we may check it out. Our pleasure. The roll will be lighter knowing that revenge may be at hand. So, why don't you stay with us instead of going south? We have a strong village. We're growing together. We would make a real force to be reckoned with. Alright. Well, we wish you all the luck on your journey. Okay, sneak. Okay, well, bye. Let them go, but then sneak up on their camp and steal their supplies. Or, actually, it seems like you may have some good stuff on you, and we want to attack. In fact, you got so many options. But we're going to go with this one. We'll see how it goes. Well, I seek to find my roots and return to a homeland long forgotten. But I cannot speak for all my people. Speak to them. If they won't, I will not stand in their way. Our village has lasted for 100 years under the protection of the gods, and now it is our time to thrive. Join us and stand up to the orcs and anyone else who tries to beat us. There's 9 scavengers. This might be a difficult combat, but the thing is, it's not a fight, so we don't really stand to lose much. So we'll begin combat. Got some decent defense, some good offense too, actually. Depending on their level, might be alright. Got a lot of cards. They're level 3, 2, okay. We could take out tactics. Try. There we go. Unfortunately, they're going to be able to do so much damage now. That was a bit of a silly move on my part. That was a very silly move on my part, actually. I should have gotten someone in there closer. Alright. Well, you're probably one of the only ones that has a chance to survive it. Oh dear. I've only got 1 card now. Drop you down. Right, well, we could support the allies. At this point, though, we will just take them out. The main thing is to get rid of the enemies, so... Take that person out. There we go. They've got nothing, so it'll be our turn next. And I can just add some extra damage to you. Or get closer. I mean, we've already got more than enough damage, so yeah, just get closer then in that case. Okay, we'll see how this goes. It's not going to particularly go well. Such mean words! How could you? Well, strongly suspect we have lost this one. Oh, that said, actually, we may be able to... Ah, damn it. I was going to say, if we can get the first turn, it'll be pretty good. Okay, well, we can wipe out some of their tactics, but honestly, I just want to get you down. Because they are going to be attacking you no matter what I do. Support ally could give you more damage, but there's not really much reason to. I could take out one of the enemies. First action is going to help. Shield ally, well, not really going to help there. Sure, play this card. You're going to play another confused card. At this point, I could... Support ally give you quite a lot of damage, but it's not really going to be useful to me. So I'm going to have you get closer, and you. I'm not sure who's going to win this one. Okay, they split up their damage quite well. It's a shame we didn't take out more of the ones at the front, though. Okay. Wow, this has actually gone quite far. Okay, we get the first move. Very well. In that case, no valid target. Counter offense wouldn't be useful either. Okay, well, you're going to get the first move. And then I'm going to have you... I mean, it's not going to matter really, but I'll support you so that you can just take them out a little bit faster. There we go. We actually won. I'm surprised. Very surprised. Right, okay. I'll just scroll down. At first, the people shake their heads and murmur. Most turn away from you and start preparing for the road, but one mother comes up with her twins. I will not stay. I must go where my forefathers take me. But my children are too small to survive the road and its perils. Please take them in. We don't want children, we want healthy adults. No, of course. They will be raised as our own. There we go. We've acquired a young woman, not just a child. 3 children? What? Did we acquire the mother as well? Well, that wouldn't make any sense. Alright then. Maybe by twins, all 3 would... I don't know. Lots of food? Wow. Okay. That was unexpected. That was very unexpected, actually. Okay. Right, well, the refugees town is all the way up there. Our expedition is getting very close to its maximum capacity now. Right, okay. Well, this time I actually do have a name list prepared. Drogomira shall from henceforth be known as Lippy. There we go, Lippy. Welcome to the clan. You've actually got a bow as well. 20 damage. 7 armor, though. I'm not too keen on that. I think I would prefer you to carry this instead. A little bit of extra armor. Decent bit of extra shielding. I mean, it's dropped your damage, but I'm happy with that, honestly. Okay, well, let's have a look at production. Lippy, you're actually fairly good at gathering, so you go ahead and help with the wood, I guess. I mean, that's enough to get 2 loads a turn. I'm not sure if that actually works that way, though. I have my doubts. I'm starting to doubt that that's actually how it works. We'll have to see. Last, we do not have the means to make any more raw fish. Do you have anything else? No. Okay, well, you can... I guess you can stay there until we bring the fish over, but that's a bit of a shame. In fact, no. Oh, well, just in case that is how it works, and if you overproduce enough, but we'll just take this one out for now. We'll see. Right, our expedition. Let's check your supplies. I mean, it'd be nice if we just hung around and got more fish, honestly. More cosmic tree stuff down there, skeleton tomb. But I think we're going to break camp, and we're going to head down this way. Take out the spider's nest. No, we're going to fight it. Straight up fight. We want that spider silk, thank you. Player's turn. Very nice. We could take out an enemy with counter tactic, or I can just go ahead and place you down. You'll get first turn. You've got a lot of damage there. Followed up by She-Lab. Honestly, with these kinds of fighters, I imagine we'll just be able to go through this attack, this problem without much trouble at all. Get closer. Followed up by Meta. There we are. And finally, we're just going to give Meta crazy armor. There we go. It's really not going to matter. There we are. You have won. Fantastic. We got one spider silk. That's not great, but I suppose. And now there are spiders there. Very well, we will kill those two. Player's turn again. I approve. Okay, I'm going to get closer. Then I am going to have Gravelord take to the field. What? Oh, you scoundrel. Absolute scoundrel. We'll still win. In fact, we'll win with one attack from Dapper McJester. Oh, actually, no. Gravelord did have to take out the one that was in that was taken out of the fight. Very well. We'll move up here. The hungry unliving can come and attack us, perhaps, but that's fine for now. Got a decent bit of experience there. In fact, again, the enemies don't seem too active in the day, so it's fine for us to just go around cleaning up all of the enemies right now. Once again, Damp McJester can go first, followed by... I will take one of the cards away. Okay, we've only got one card here. We'll just kill that card. Dapper McJester will slay you. By this one. Dapper McJester will slay these two, and then Fiery will slay the one in reserve. But just so you don't feel left out, Meta, you can get into play as well. There we are. Very easy fights for us at this point. And the undead filth must be slain now. Fight! 2 broken skeletons, 1 unliving corpse. Should be easy enough. I could auto-resolve this, but I don't mind seeing what the actual enemies are like, to be perfectly honest. No, go ahead and attack there. Then we will play... You're going to get a first turn. Kind of no matter what we do at this point, someone's going to get a first turn, so... Play you. And then we'll confuse you. So it means that only one is going to get an attack. I'm hoping the broken skeleton will go for Sheilab. Because if they do, then... that's a shame. Fiery's going to get a wound, but it's fine. There we go. You got so much health, it's actually kind of frightening. But there we are, we've got some bones. Pavis. Fiery did get a wound in the end. Let's check on equipment. Those bones are sometimes really useful. I mean, well, 3/6 now. These ones were nice and light, which is why I liked them. That's a shame. Okay. Right, well. Before we head back to Dapperton... Actually, no, you're going to have to head back because you're going to run out of food just before you get there. Okay, Meta is now a bit more perceptive. Fiery's stronger, as is Sheilab. Gravelord's more healthy. And Dapper McJester is... I think it was stealthy, actually. 2 stealth for Isdar, 1 for intelligence on Dion. Plump Helmet Punk is more attractive. Kalissa is more healthy. Blank Door is better at finding weaknesses. Zimov is better at trapping. And Lippy is stronger. Oh no, Dapper was just strength. Very well. Right, let's stop on by here. And do some trading. Right, we have got plenty of wood, so we're going to move some of this over. We're going to take with us enough for, say, 30 turns, because we're almost certainly going to just get more on the road. All of this can go over there. Drop off all of the things we no longer need. We didn't get many fish, unfortunately. It's quite the shame, that. Everything gets dropped off. Oh, the weapons were left behind. Right, we're going to be taking with us... Oh dear. Ah, there we are. Loads of sausages. Maybe not all of the sausages. We'll take quite a few of the sausages. There's going to be 6 of us, so if we take 60, it'll be 10 turns. 120, it'll be 2 turns. Sorry, 20 turns. So we're going to have enough to stay out for 40 turns, which means I actually want another 20 wood. Sorry, another 10 wood. There we go. 3 children. Right. So, Zimoff, you're coming with us. Thunk. There we go. Well, equipment-wise, Zimoff, how are you doing? I can give you a bow. You can easily equip it, so it's 3 range damage. Yeah, that doesn't seem too bad. It's 120. This is 88. It gives you sturdiness. Ah, alas, just a little bit too heavy for you. However, you can have it, though. Okay, there we are. So I can drop off any other weapons that we've got. There we go. Right, there we are. Now, if I equip Dapperton, we'll just have a quick look. Lippy, how are you there? You're fine, but I could... No, I do kind of prefer with what you've got there. All things said and done. Yeah. We're going to have 3 more children soon, though. That's going to be very good for us. Right, let's get you down to the smithy. Hidden away in a quiet alcove, you discover a single house amongst ruins of some old town. There is smoke coming from the chimney, and the sound of hammering inside. This is clearly the smithy. You notice an unusually large pile of rocks sitting by the house. Approach the house. As you approach, the hammering stops, and a dwarf walks out to greet you. That's far enough, strangers. You do not want to anger Chael. She gets very jumpy, that one. The pile of rocks opens its eyes and stares at you. It's definitely a rock troll. We're just passing by. We got your invite. Our village is not far from here, but we've never seen you. Who cares if you're our friends? If you or your friends are jumpy. Attack! 4 skulls, wow. Your village? Hi. Well, truth be told, I move around me, and I don't like just any stranger coming to see me, unless I want you to. You will not find your way here, hence the invite. And this brings me to why you did find me. I have a wee problem. And if you help, I will give you a full set of armor and some good weapons and all. You see, I got a kind of, well, a female problem. A what now? A full set of armor and weapons, whatever your problem, we'll be here to solve it. No, a what now? Ha, well, it's kind of embarrassing. You know, us fallen dwarves, that is the ones who stayed behind when the darkness came. We tend to be solitary types, at least when it comes to females. After all, no dwarven woman chose this sad fate, at least not one that I know of. In any case, the story cut short, there is a cute demon girl. A nice type, mind you, living nearby, and well, I tried impressing her with my smithing, but she doesn't like weapons. I tried sweet-talking her, but turns out it ain't my best feature. So, if you go and convince her to go out with me, I'll give you a prize. He basically tried to buy her. Well, I don't know. No, I'm going to say you're kidding. I don't feel comfortable with that. This is a serious matter, mind you. She can get a bit nasty if you're not careful, and I've been trying for decades now. Anyway, I don't know how much you do know of them water demons, but just try not to dance with her, and probably avoid going for a swim. And well, just be careful. She's a sneaky one. I mean, I have no issue with her being a demon. It's just the whole thing. You're going to give me money to make her go out with... Well, I guess from the perspective you just want me to convince her to give you a chance. I don't know. Alright. We'll have a talk with this demon girl. Excellent. Here's a map of the local area. I marked roughly the spots where she hangs out. But I think she may be on the move with her sisters. So just, yeah, watch out. Her sisters? Whatever, fine. Off I go to convince a demon to date an old dwarf. I mean, you know, maybe love would blossom. That would be lovely. Smithy down there. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to attack you guys soon. Why risk a frontal attack when we have a good hunters? No, we'll risk a frontal attack. Crazed bee! Attack! Okay, we'll drop Meta down and Sheelab. Ow. Ow. Forgot about that quality of crazed bees. Damn it. Well, I don't really want to play fiery just yet, I've got to be honest. How about I take out... Wow, you've got some really good cards there. I've only got one card, so I'm going to take out the one that's going to be able to move this attack phase. Because no matter what they brought out, it wasn't going to be enough to go through Sheelab's armor. And then I can just bring everyone in. We'll win. But not winning as convincingly as I would have liked. There we go. Okay, we could go and check out the cosmic tree over there. There's also the cosmic tree on the other side as well. There's a hangman down here too. Let's go ahead and... Actually, let's go check on Dapton. It's been a little while. We've got a pasture. I wouldn't mind another one, honestly. Production. Construction. Let's build ourselves another pasture. We'll make it out of stone this time if we can. And out of veggies. Now, apparently the catalyst really doesn't matter, I've been told. We do this. +1, +2. Do this. +1, +2. Add 1 food. 2. Now, let's see how this would change. There we go. And this? Okay, so the stones that we're using don't really make any difference. Or maybe higher tier stone would. Okay. Well, there we are. So we've got a chance to attract more humans, and we're going to be adding a bit more food. Produce food each turn. Sure. Okay, we're going to get one of these built. We will have Kalissa working on this. I could have Isdar help, but I'm kind of happy with Isdar working this for now. There we go. What kind of resources are there? Ooh, we've got leather. Not that keen on that resource particularly. Some nice things up there. May need to send out a purely gathering expedition at some point. And just hope that they don't get badly hurt. Right, I'm now going to start just... Go for a fight and then auto-resolve. There we go. Go for a hunt. Ooh. Stake out the animals and prepare the traps for the hunt. Hunt. Auto-resolve. There we go. And this one as well. Got some nice ones there. Right, we may be able to search this location at this point.
You finally find what must have been the grove from the map, although there is little left but some stones and dirt here. And yet, among the rubble, stands a single tree, still green and thriving despite it all.
Okay.
When you approach, the tree opens its eyes and stares at you.
Oh, you get. Hi there, we're searching for an elf that may have passed through here a long time ago, looking for answers to the darkness. A tree with eyes, attack it before it gets you! Hello. 4, option unavailable. That is actually really hard fight. Wow. That's as hard as they get. Let's go with the... just being honest and speak completely.
The tree blinks at you several times before moving its branches around, as if it was shifting in its place. Slowly, it begins talking.
That is a very terrifyingly awesome tree.
What is this elf thing you speak of? And how long is long ago? An eon? 2?
Ah, well, an elf is kind of like a human, but with pointy ears and real pretty, and long ago was probably around 100 years.
I see. The children of Thea, you mean. Pretty young things, to be sure.
Really?
In
How
the
does a
old days,
tree
there used
consider
to
things
be
pretty?
many in my grove.
The tree looks around, as if for the first time, and you see its face twisting and its eyes growing larger.
My grove? Where is my grove? Where are all my charges? What have you done with them?
Okay, hey, calm down. We didn't do anything. Your grove must have died during the long night. Calm yourself. It's okay. Thea has been cursed with 100 years of darkness. Your grove must have perished during that time. Well, I'm saying it's okay. I'm not sure, but this gives more information. Perhaps if this tree has been so long asleep, by explaining that 100 years of darkness passed, it would answer questions.
Oh, right. My apologies. Yes, that wretched cold
Okay.
night. It was rather unpleasant. Still, it was not it. It was a brother of mine. He took my herd.
Okay.
I tell you what, I will tell you all about the elven child you speak of, the one seeking to cure us from darkness, but only if you hunt down and kill my brother.
Whoa,
and
fratricide.
bring the remains of his flock.
These quests are turning dark. First, the dwarf is trying to buy the affections of a water demon, and now a tree wants me to murder its brother. You cats. Oh, fine. I'll kill whomever you like, but how do I know you have the information I seek? I said, your brother?
You fleshy creatures oft call us Lishi, demons you say we are. And in all fairness, that description is wise. We are guardians of the forest, sons of the Silver Mother, and shepherds. My brother is thus, like me, a Lishi, but he is also a thieving wretch. He stole
Bloody
my
brothers.
flock from under me. Mad I am, he said. Mad and corrupted by the dark. Bah! Only because I did not think as he did. I did not seek to kill the so-called creatures of the dark. Ah, no matter. What does matter is that I need his wooden carcass and that of his flock so that I may regrow this grove. And it is my business why.
When he's been forthright with us, he's told us what's going on between them, that his flock has been stolen because he wouldn't fight the creatures of the dark. Now, just not being willing to fight the creatures of the dark does not necessarily mean you're in league with them. So, I disagree with his brother's accusation there on those grounds alone. But his brother just took his flock. His brother didn't kill him to grow another grove. That seems a bit extreme. Blood magic, that's what that seems like to me. No, we are not killers for hire.
Let us not be so hasty. You seek to rid us of the darkness, and you need the elf, no? I have him right here.
The tree crackles, the earth beneath it shakes a bit, and from the roots, it brings out an elf. The elf is covered in soil and motionless, but he still breathes.
Okay.
This young man refused my pleas also, but we seem to have reached an impasse. He will not die, and yet I am not inclined to let him go. But if you do the deed, I shall free him.
I'm very certain there's absolutely no way we're going to win this fight. So the option is, okay, fine, we'll go and kill your brother, who might also be very difficult. Or, we're going to leave, maybe come back later and try to kill you. This is a kind of a wretched decision, honestly. But for the greater good of all of Thea, fine. We'll go and do your dirty work. We will be an accomplice in your fratricidal dispute.
How splendid. I have cast a spell upon you that will guide you to the traitor's hideout. Do watch yourselves. He is likely to have many allies. Now off you go.
Right, get your brother and bring you his remains. I'm not liking it. This game is giving me horrid decisions, but I think on that point, we're going to be wrapping up this episode, and in the next, possibly visiting some of the other areas around here, the Hanged Man, the treasure trove there, maybe going and gathering up some supplies, honestly, maybe visiting some of these areas down here. There's the other smithy down there for the watery demon quest, but we'll have to see what we do in the next episode. I hope you've enjoyed this one, though, and will be joining me then. But until then, do take care.